Once upon a time, in a whimsical kingdom where dragons danced and stars twinkled like diamonds scattered across a velvet sky, there lived a knight named Sir Snore-a-lot. He was no ordinary knight. He had a knack for getting into hilarious predicaments, often leaving townsfolk in stitches with his clumsy antics. His armor was slightly too big, causing him to trip over his own feet more often than not, and his trusty steed, a rather lazy donkey named Sir Naps-a-lot, preferred napping to galloping. One sunny morning, while munching on a giant turkey leg, Sir Snore-a-lot overheard a group of villagers whispering about a beautiful princess named Zzz, who was trapped in a tower guarded by a grumpy troll. But there was something special about Princess Zzz. She had a secret talent that sparkled like magic. She could sing lullabies that could charm even the fiercest trolls into a peaceful slumber. Intrigued by the tales of the princess and her enchanting voice, Sir Snore-a-lot decided that he must rescue her. "This sounds like an adventure worth embarking on," he declared, wiping turkey grease from his chin. With a determined nod, he donned his oversized armor, hopped onto Sir Naps-a-lot, and set off toward the distant tower. As they traveled through the lush green fields, Sir Snore-a-lot imagined the princess's voice. Would it be as sweet as honey? Would it make flowers bloom? He could hardly contain his excitement. "I'll save you, Princess Zzz, and we'll have a grand feast to celebrate your talent," he shouted, startling a nearby flock of birds. After what felt like an eternity of bumpy rides and occasional naps, mostly from Sir Naps-a-lot, they finally arrived at the tower. It loomed high above them, its stone walls covered in vines and flowers. Sir Snore-a-lot squinted up at the tower, his heart racing. "This is it!" he exclaimed, puffing out his chest. "Time to save the day." But as he approached the entrance, he heard a loud snore that shook the ground beneath him. "What in the kingdom was that?" he gasped, looking around. It was then he spotted the troll, a massive creature with a scruffy beard and a belly that jiggled like jelly. The troll was sprawled out on the ground, snoring like a chainsaw, completely oblivious to the knight's presence. "Hey, wake up!" Sir Snore-a-lot shouted, waving his arms dramatically. But the troll merely rolled over, letting out a thunderous snore that echoed through the valley. Sir Snore-a-lot scratched his head, realizing that brute force wouldn't work on this sleepy giant. Just then, a soft, melodious voice floated down from the tower. "If you want to wake him, you'll need a little magic," it sang. Sir Snore-a-lot looked up, his eyes widening in awe. There stood Princess Zzz at the window, her hair cascading like golden silk, a gentle smile gracing her lips. "Princess Zzz! Your voice is as enchanting as they say," he called out, his heart fluttering. "But how do I wake the troll?" "Sing with me," she replied, her eyes sparkling with mischief. "Together, we can lull him into a deeper sleep. Then he'll be too tired to stop us." With a nod, Sir Snore-a-lot took a deep breath and joined her in song. "Hush now, little troll. Close your eyes tight. Drift off to dreamland. It's time for the night." Their voices blended beautifully, creating a magical harmony that filled the air. To their surprise, the troll began to snore even louder, his belly rising and falling like a ship on the waves. "It's working!" Sir Snore-a-lot shouted, his excitement bubbling over. They continued to sing, their voices weaving a spell of tranquility that wrapped around the troll like a warm blanket. Finally, with one last thunderous snore, the troll fell into a deep sleep, his snoring fading into gentle snores. "Now's our chance," Princess Zzz exclaimed, and with a swift motion she lowered a rope from the tower. Sir Snore-a-lot grabbed the rope and climbed up, his heart racing with joy. "Princess, you're free!" he declared as he reached the top. They shared a triumphant smile, and Sir Snore-a-lot couldn't help but admire her beauty and grace. "Thank you for rescuing me, brave knight," she said, her voice soft and melodic. "But it was your singing that truly saved the day." With the troll still snoozing peacefully, they made their way down the tower and into the moonlit night. "Let's celebrate your talent with a grand feast," Sir Snore-a-lot suggested, his eyes sparkling with excitement. As they rode back to the village, Princess Zzz shared stories of her adventures, her laughter ringing like bells in the night. They feasted on roasted meats, sweet pastries, and, of course, turkey legs. The villagers cheered for their brave knight and the enchanting princess, celebrating her magical voice that had saved them all. And so, Sir Snore-a-lot and Princess Zzz became the best of friends, embarking on countless adventures together, their laughter echoing through the kingdom. They lived happily ever.